What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Elliot Drake, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one strategy that is going to be able to help you scale your agency quickly. Okay, so if you guys are new to who it is that I am, like I said, my name's Elliot Drake, and I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I run a marketing agency and as well as an online education business where our mission is to help reform the educational system by providing high quality and revolutionary training and also empowering other people to do the same to make an impact in the world. Okay, and that's called LaneClients.com. My agency called House of Influence. Okay, so anyways, let's get into this video. All right, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. And anyways, but yeah, one more thing, smash that like button. All right, please smash it. Turn on the, hit the subscribe button, do all that stuff, turn on notifications. You know how it goes. I really appreciate it. I wanna be able to give you guys as much value as I possibly can. So as well, comment down below, comment what you're working on, comment your different struggles and your goals. And I'd love to interact with you guys. So the very first thing that I'm going to talk about, which is very important, and it sounds like it might not be important, but you guys have to, if you want to scale your agency and your business, right, you need to have a complete mindset shift. Like, you really have to shift your mindset from being a procrastinator, from, being lazy, to all kinds of different limiting beliefs that you have with your mindset, right? Business, I'm gonna be straightforward, right? Starting an agency and actually scaling it is not easy. It's just not, right? But things that are worth working for in life are not going to be easy. So what you have to do in your mindset is to understand that the work that you put in is going to have a benefit as long as you just switch your mindset to be able to be willing to do anything that it possibly takes to be able to grow this business, right? Being able to walk into a coffee shop and literally going and talking to everybody in there, asking them what they do, how they do it, how can you add value, right? Just being consistent on your goals and having the mindset of, I'm going to do anything that it takes to grow this thing and to get the results that I want. You have to just be super cutthroat, and you just have to be willing to put in the work and willing to grind. Most people aren't willing to do that. That's why people don't see the results. You can learn all the tactics in the world you want. Great. But if you don't have the mindset to where you are going to accomplish anything that you ever put your mind to, you are not going to get there. It's just not going to happen. Your brain and your mindset is the most valuable asset that you have. So how can you start to do that? Start reading really good books. Start doing affirmations in the mornings. It sounds crazy, but I have mentors and clients and people that speak into me all the time that tell me to do this because it actually works. Very successful people, right? And they say, literally wake up in the morning and say, I am amazing. I am a hard worker. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to freaking make 100 calls and I'm going to land a client today, right? Literally doing that and telling yourself, speaking good thoughts into you, to yourself, that is going to help reprogram your brain to where your mindset is so freaking clear and you are just so laser focused on what your goal is, and you're willing to tackle and do anything that you put your mind to, no matter what. Other ways that you can do this is, audit your friend group. Who do you surround yourself with? Are the people in your life, whether they might even be family, are they sucking the life out of you, or are they building you up? That is one of the biggest things that happened whenever I first started. I started in business, but also I was surrounded by people who were draining me and pulling me back, right? And it's natural. Whenever you start to have more status, whenever you start to go to a new level, naturally the people around you, it's their own self-esteem and own insecurities. They're naturally just going to try to bring you back down, or they're going to start asking you for things. And those are people that, if it's family, you got to love them, but you have to find a difference and a balance in understanding yourself, what your goals and dreams are, and be able to build those different boundaries and set that up to where you don't let other people affect you, okay? Another thing is investing into yourself, investing into your consistent growth, and making sure that your mind is on a different level, getting good sleep. So then your brain is just fully there. There's studies that go back to say if you don't get enough sleep and you're not good at it, if you're putting bad things in your body, you're not working out, you're not eating well, all those different things, those are going to affect your mindset and help you to basically derail yourself, right? Okay. The next thing that also helps your mindset is literally don't focus on the small things. Like, for instance, I just had a conversation with one of my buddies the other day, right? He's like basically my family. He's doing some really awesome things, but he's like, Elliot, like, I think I have an issue with, being able to focus, and I just feel like kind of lazy and I can't get things done. I'm like, all right, well, what are your goals? Are you doing what you like really want to be doing? And he's like, yeah, I am. And so I'm like, listen, bro, like what you're doing, like you've been doing this for months. Like you've talked to me and like whenever you had a really good day, like you're like, dude, I got so much done today. I'm feeling great. And then like the next week he's like, dude, I just like can't get anything done. I'm like, bro, you are telling yourself, like this is seriously how it works, is like what you give your energy to is going to amplify it. So like if you like are telling yourself all the time that you procrastinate or you're lazy or you can't get things done, all this different stuff, like you're gonna focus on that so hard that it's gonna make it worse. You're never gonna get over it. That goes back to the self-affirmations. If you tell yourself, I am not lazy, I can work harder than anybody else, that is going to literally reprogram your mind. And then instead of giving energy to the thing that you think you have a problem with when you really don't, it's going to switch to you being like completely change your perception of yourself. It's weird how that works, but it does. So that is really the biggest first thing that I want to tell you. We got some more things to talk about, but that is it. Start to switch your mindset and start to be willing and tell yourself you are going to do everything it takes to get to where you want to be. And that's going to completely change your life. Your mind, this is the biggest asset you have. Like, listen, seriously, listen up. This is the biggest asset that you have. You have to protect this with everything that you possibly have. You have to invest in this with everything that you can, because it's a consistent growth. If your brain and your mind and your knowledge and your confidence and all of that is not growing, you are not going to grow, because issues in your business are not an issue with your business. The issues in your business are a reflection of issues with yourself and in your personal life. So start there. What are the issues in my personal life? What are the things that I need to start doing? And fix that mindset, and that's what's gonna help you scale your agency, because you're gonna do everything that it takes to be able to scale that thing. All right. So let's move on to the next one. It's going to be building actual relationships, okay? And whenever I say this, I'm like, legitimately build relationships with customers and high-level people. By how do you do that, right? It sounds great. Like, how do you actually go out and do that? It's by adding value to people as much as you possibly can, right? Like, people are focused on, like all the time, it sounds crazy. I do a lot of free work for high-level people and people that are my mentors, because that makes me money way down in the road. So instead of just going in and really just trying to sell everybody all the time, yes, you want to sell, like take this in a different way. But if you find someone who's high level, start building a relationship with them. Like, hey bro, what can I do for you? Like, for instance, Howie Hustle, right? He is a mentor of mine and he's actually a client, right? But I give him so much, I give him free value. I did things for free. I was like, giving him so much free value. He ended up turning out, I gave him a really good deal on VIP day to help him. But what does that lead to? He gave me another client that is going to make me $15,000, one deal, right? But where did that deal come from? That deal didn't come from me pitching somebody. That deal came from me adding so much value to him, where then, like, literally, this is the actual story. This is actually really amazing, is he needed some ebooks and stuff done and my team can do it, right? And I'm like, yeah, man, we can do it. And I was like getting on calls with him. We'd always talk and helping him structure his brand and kind of wanting to move into online, like coaching space and then eventually to online courses. And I kept giving him value. I got his ebooks done. I'm like, yeah, this is how much I pay my virtual assistant to put it together. I'll help you craft it, do everything, just cover the cost for, my guys, right? And he did that, right? And then, he purposefully, he told me, he said he took a long time and he like drug his feet a little bit and like made it complicated on me to test me, right? High performers and people of status and people that are successful, they're really, really protective on who they let in. But once you're able to get in, they're going to give you the world, right? And so that's what the advice I have is to really give value to people as much as you can, the right people, give them value and actually build relationships. Like Howie and I, like we're like really, really good friends now, right? And just give them value, because the compound effect of that, if you just start building your network and you just start adding so much value, you're known as a dude who just over delivers every single time, that is going to help you scale your agency, right? Because with Howie, if I wouldn't have put in the work before to help him, I could have been like, yeah, I'll do this for the normal price, and that's it, right? I need to steal my money. You know what I'm saying? I could have done that, right? But what would that have done? It wouldn't have really built the trust enough. We wouldn't have really built a relationship. It wouldn't have led to really me coming out there and doing a VIP day with him and also getting, paid to do that. I didn't charge him, basically just cover my expenses to really do it. But that's besides the point, because when I went out there, what did he do? He gave me more leads and clients because he could trust me and knew that I was about giving value and I knew what I was talking about. So he's willing to introduce his amazing network and get my business thriving, right? So start building quality and actual relationships with people, and by giving them as much value as you possibly can. That's like, everyone teaches the tactics and everyone teaches like all these tips, right? Like, cold calling script. Like, bro, no, like, find ways to connect with people by adding value, and invest. Like, if you haven't invested, invest in your education, because you have to have some type of knowledge and value to be able to give to people. But it necessarily isn't even just that. Like, investing time is a form of value, right? Being there for somebody, same thing. Even just like relationships, right? Like a relationship with a boyfriend and a girlfriend. What is it? It's not, we attract to each other, that's the first thing, but it's the value. What value do you bring to each other's lives that forms a relationship? No one's going to stay with each other if it's not a value. So how do you bring value to people's lives? And then in business, how do you bring your knowledge and expertise to help those people get to where they're at, to where they desire to be, to where they are going to open up the world to you and be able to scale your business and introduce you to people that you would have never been able to connect with, right? So that is my rant, okay? It's not tactics. It's not, it actually is a tactic. Just, and if you want something, how do you connect with people online, right? For one, start to post public content. Like, if you guys aren't investing in your brand and putting it, if you're learning Facebook ads and all this stuff, make YouTube video, giving free value out there, right? Make sure you have good content on your Instagram and social media. Make sure it portrays the brand image that you want. It portrays trust and that you're an actually legitimate guy. It's not just, you partying all the time and, just random photos and stuff. Like, we live in an age where you need a personal brand. Like, start publishing that value up front, and then just start reaching out to people, like DMing them, like, hey man, I love what you're doing, right? And one strategy that I like to use is, big people, they're harder to connect with. So what do? I normally follow them and I comment on their stuff. I comment something amazing every time they post. I turn on the notifications. I make sure to always connect with them. Slide up on their stories. I'm like, hey man, love this. And then, start to where they see my name. One second, I need to drink coffee. I'm going off right now. All right, so they see my name. They're used to me, right? I'm a top of mind because I'm always giving insightful things and commenting on their stuff, which is a form of value, right? And, then I DM them like, hey man, like, what can I do for you? What are your biggest goals? Like, I would love to jump on a call and see how I can help you, right? Start that conversation. We get on the call, like, we talk, and, I don't pitch them, right? I'm like, what can I do for you, right? And then give value, right? Delayed gratification is what goes into this. Having delayed gratification and knowing that giving value to the right people is going to, it's just going to skyrocket everything. Like, I'm telling you, that's how you scale your business. Because most of you guys are young, right? You guys are young, you've never been in business. Some of you aren't, but that's what you have to be focused on, even if you're older, right? Maybe you probably, some of you guys already are being successful, but really, how do you take things to the next level? It's about building relationships with people, and they are going to help you scale your business. Then, going back to the first thing is your mindset, being willing to do whatever it takes to get to where you want to be, right? That's going in the coffee shop and talking to literally everybody out there. It's seeing somebody in a suit and be like, hey man, what do you do? Like, I'd love to connect. Like, always be connecting, have that mindset of you're willing to do anything that it possibly takes to be successful, okay? So I think you guys get the point of this. And so, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe, like this, and comment down below. Like, what are you guys going to do to start building relationships and start adding value to people? And what are you going to be doing to switch your mindset, right? Also, if you guys have issues with mindset, like you have like specific issues that you find that you have, maybe it's limiting beliefs or things along that nature, comment those down below. And I'd love to talk and help you, because like this YouTube channel, I want to grow it, but I run 2 different businesses every single day, right? So it's hard for me to do all this. So I want it, but this is what I love to do. I love to be able to help and give free value online and help you guys, right? So comment, interact with me, DM me, like, let's have a conversation. I want to be able to help you, okay? So anyways, small little just update too, by the way, is agency is doing really well, better than ever. Laneclients.com, which is the education business, is it's blowing up right now. It's actually unbelievable. We're very busy. Have a lot of new team members in there. Have partnered with mentors and people who I've added value with that are now my business partners that can come in and help my customers better. Having me and them in there that can help and serve our community and our group, and watching people make these transformations, and it's just so amazing, so that's going well. We've introduced a lot of new stuff. So like we have Lane Clients Accelerator, which has done really well, but we're building 2.0 right now, which is going to be absolutely insane. All the members that are already in there, you guys will be able to get in for free there, but Lane Clients 2.0 is going to be high ticket because we have so many, like, not just me in there teaching. We have like high level performers like Howie's in there teaching sales, who's a sales guy at Stratton, right? We have very high level business professionals coming into this thing, and so it's gonna be a little more. So I mean, Lane Clients, first one, if you guys want to get in, you guys can shoot us a message, and you guys would get in for free. But then once we have 2.0 out, it's going to be high ticket. So anyways, everything else there is going good. Also, we've started we're offering a service where it's like course creation now. Because as you guys know, I've worked with a lot of really, really big like personal brands and people with online courses, helping them scale with their marketing funnels and everything. And so we took that knowledge, we're like, hey, like, people need to be, because our mission is to reform the educational system by empowering other people, right? So we've been offering services now, and it's a really killer service. That's one thing. It's like, finding those different pain points, right? Testing, doing market research, finding where, there's a place in the market for something. And we found like helping people build their courses is like a super big hit, right? Like, for instance, like we're helping a lady right now. She has an Airbnb company, but she does consulting. Like she built an Airbnb business. And so we're helping her build her course. So we do like mastermind day. We come in, how do you actually structure it the right way? And then we literally build it all and deliver the course directly to her. And we have some other people that are doing it, and we're doing it high ticket, but it's worth it. It's a lot of money, and it's freaking rocking it, So everything's good. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a little update on how I was doing. Hope you guys are really doing good. Keep pushing, keep thriving. Like seriously, like if you're putting in the work, if you guys are working hard, it's already done. Time just hasn't caught up yet. All right. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Keep rocking, set your goals. It's Sunday here for me right now. So Monday's coming up. We're having a real push, big week. So let's kill it this week, guys. Let's freaking bust this week, all right? I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.